Well, good afternoon from the 2016 Canadian Junior Ball Hockey Championships from the West End Soccer Centre here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. My name is Corey Graham. I'll be your play-by-play announcer alongside Rob Zitlaw on color, and cameraman Dave Foley will be bringing you this ICU Video Productions webcast. Thank you for tuning in from across Canada and around the world. Today's game will be a U-19 match between the visitors, the Ontario Selects, and the home club team Saskatchewan.
Yeah, this is a U-19, and the tactics sometimes for U-19, again, because of the size factor, you might see more physicality along the boards there, and depending on how the referees let that go, then yeah, it could be a very physical affair.
Saskatchewan in green, you have Ontario in the blue and red. As we're about ready to get this one underway. And Ontario Selects will attack first. McQueen down the wall. Help comes along the boards. And goes an Ontario Selects, trying to pull that ball to the corner. Now they go to the front of the goal. Defenseman charges down the middle. Quick pass broken up. Turning a shot that's blocked. Good chance there in front for Ontario here in the early going as Cameron Smith opened up. Now he has it again, throws it in front of the goal. Bouncing ball, loose, comes up high in Saskatchewan. Back the other way, 2-on-1, maybe a 2-on-2 now. As into the zone, Connor Rennie along the boards. Help comes from Aiden Van Binsbergen. And Ontario trying to blast it out and down, they will. This will be icing though against the Ontario Selects, 48 seconds in.
Well, Ontario had some great chances to begin with, some nice blocks by the Saskatchewan defense there, and that allowed them to get out of the zone, and now we'll see what happens off this face-off, if they can control it and try to get a shot on net.
Connor Navrot on the draw for Saskatchewan. In the offensive zone, can't pull it back, it's going to rake to the goaltender, and it's just gathered up by the Ontario goalie, Jackson Roberts.
He's got quite the flow going there. Before that, when they had O Canada going, boy, he's got his down to around his shoulders there.
Now Saskatchewan towards the goal into the corner. Trying to work the cycle here. Shea Brick throws it through the middle. Nobody there. And Ontario chance to lead it out. And Brick right there again. Throws it on goal, but right into the mitt of the goaltender Roberts, who will hang on to that one, and they'll bring the draw again, this time to his left.
Both goalies are very tall here, so we'll see if they're going to come out and cut down the angle and see how good they are at stopping some of these shots.
Navrot on the draw, wins it back to the line for Saskatchewan. Ayula's shot. Ball comes around far side, and Ontario now to the attack into the zone. They'll just flip it in deep. And charging as Ayula back defensively. Trying to race his way out by himself. He's stopped from behind here as Lewis stopped him. Now looking in front. Back the other way, Saskatchewan. Slow things down, they'll just play it in from center. Right in hard on the forecheck. Shea Brick looking for it. Ball comes back towards the line, and Ontario trying to push it forward. Stopped again by Saskatchewan, and in they come. Navrot cuts to the middle. Quick shot off the bar, rebounds loose. And Roberts able to push it to the corner. And Brick wheels. There's a shot that stopped again. Loose ball in front, blown dead quickly. I think the net might have been, it was knocked off in behind the goaltender reaching for it. But a couple good chances for Saskatchewan to open the scoring.
Yeah, some nice chances. I think there's one from the slot there, a couple off the side there. Roberts was having a little tough time trying to capture the rebound there. So I think Saskatchewan is going to try to get as many shots on net and see if he can actually catch the ball.
Justin Bill on the draw here for Saskatchewan. Rolls it back, and they're able to grab it. Turning, quick shot, that one blocked as Ethan Constant tried to get a shot on goal. Picked up again, quick shot into the mitt though of the goaltender, that time landing Gall, put that on net. And again, Roberts takes up a lot of that goal, made the save.
Yeah, that was an easy chance to save that one.
Justin Bill pulls it back. It's going to roll towards the line. Brennan Hall trying to keep it in here for Saskatchewan. It does bounce out, and back the other way is Ontario. Charging into the zone. They can't get a shot away, though, as Noah Hoffman was stymied, and Saskatchewan takes it right back, and they go to the attack. And Mann and Austin Bill driving the front of the goal. Ball is cleared out towards center. Maybe a break here for Ontario. Nope, that's stopped quickly. And Saskatchewan gets it back in the zone. Bill, long shot. That one rolls harmlessly wide. Archambault looking for it. Now Saskatchewan again. Thrown back in front. Bouncing ball to the line. Quick shot. That one's up high. Off the stick of Nolan Enns. And Saskatchewan, Ryan Rothenberger. There's that one down low, reaching for it. Turned over again. Saskatchewan pressure here in front. And cleared out and down by Ontario, though. Quick icing, though, against the Ontario Selects. 3:01 in.
Other than the first probably 30 seconds of the game, it's been all Saskatchewan down in the Ontario zone. And, yeah, if they win this draw, then they'll probably keep it in their zone for another 20, 30 seconds here. So Ontario's got to kind of have to stem the tide here and get it going the other opposite direction.
Delay on the draw here. Rothenberger on it once again for Saskatchewan, but it's pulled back in Ontario. Roll that one around towards the center of the court. Stopped quickly though, picked up, and Noah Perlich works his way across the line now. Nice little spin to the middle. It's knocked down to the corner. Kenzie McQueen tracks that one down behind the goal for the Selects. On the far side now, trying to spin. It comes clear. It's going to go all the way down. And a foot race now for that puck. And Binsbergen, but not going to beat out the icing call. And they'll bring that draw back into the Saskatchewan zone. Back and forth here now a little bit, Rob.
Yes, at least Ontario got a little bit of a zone time, but no shot on net yet. Since probably about the first 30 seconds of the game.
The draw comes to left of Saskatchewan goaltender Austin Schenstead. Contested draw, looks like they're going to do that one again. It's Cameron Smith for Selects. Now it'll be Mackenzie McQueen coming in. Against Connor Navron, who's taking a lot of draws here in the early going already for Saskatchewan. Smith spins it in front. Perlich was there. The ball, though, batted high in the air. McQueen trying to glove it down, and he'll free it along the boards. Now Ontario setting things up. Smith, dipsy doodles. Shoved as he gets it in front for McQueen. Nice little spin. Turns and shoots. Scores! Great shot by Mackenzie McQueen. Fools the goaltender. Ontario opens the scoring. It's 1-0.
Did that go 5-hole? Or was that just, did he miss it on the blocker side?
Yeah, it was. I think it was low, maybe along in the 5-hole area.
Yeah, I think he was screened on that.
Yep.
It was a nice shot. I always tell a lot of the players I coach with that just get it, shoot for the middle of the net, and then sometimes if you get lucky, it might go high corner, low corner, whatever. But he shot it at the middle of the net, and it went in the middle of the net.
Saskatchewan right back now to the attack, down 1-0. Navrot works his way to the corner. On the backhand, the goaltender's down, it's poked away, it comes back up high. Ayula towards the net, deflected wide to the corner, racing onto it again. Saskatchewan trying to get possession, it's poked away from Shea Brick. Reaching for it, bouncing ball, good battle here. And the Ontario Selects up with it, and going to slow things down here. Archambault goes back behind his goal. Ripped along the boards, nice little outlet pass for Michael Bertone. Comes across for Archambault. It's by the Saskatchewan defender into the zone, works wide to the corner. Now shoved along the end boards, trying to fight off the pressure of Dalen Smallchild. Still with it now on the outside. Had to fling a backhander in deep. He's down low as Ontario weathered the early storm here a little bit. Now have started to take over. On the outside, penalty coming against Saskatchewan as Ontario working. There goes the goaltender for the extra attacker. Ball down low, rolled free, touched on by Saskatchewan. And Ontario leading 1-0 will go to the man advantage. The holding call in front of the net.
Yeah, they were cycling that ball very nicely there, and probably what happened is somebody broke free there, and he had to hold him, otherwise he might have had got to a free space, and then somebody was going to give him a nice pass, and then maybe could have put in the back of the net. So, yeah, Ontario, after starting really slow, and then ever since that goal, now it's almost been down in Saskatchewan end.
Jesse Ayula heads off. Smith on the draw for Ontario. It's along the boards. Back towards the line, kept in here. Morin goes across. Long shot ripped wide. It's Ontario back up with it. McQueen at the point. Nick Morin working his way to the front. Directs traffic. McQueen just flings it down low. Back up high is trying to lead that back defender towards the front of the net. McQueen again cycles it down. Penalty coming here again against Saskatchewan. Goaltender doesn't realize he bench calling, and now quick shot right to the goaltender's pads for Saskatchewan. He'll hang on, and another penalty here will be called against Saskatchewan. So a huge opportunity here for the Selects to build on their lead.
Yeah, he was working over a Ontario Selects player quite nicely in the slot there, and I think after a couple of 2 or 3 times, the referee said enough's enough, and you're sitting in the sin bin.
So Thiessen Barker heads off. 2-man opportunity for Ontario. Cam Smith pulls the ball back off the draw. They're going to set it up here. Morin loads up, doesn't shoot. Tries the left side of the net. In behind the goal, Perlick. Not a lot of room there, though. Tried to fling it back for Morin. It's picked off, and Saskatchewan gets it clear all the way down.
Yeah, and that was a stick infraction, so not only is it 2-man down, that's also a 4-minute penalty. So
here comes Ontario again. Murphy drops back up high. Long shot by McQueen. That one pinballed wide. Only the goaltender knew where it was. McQueen again with Morin up high. They're going to play catch along the boards. Dish to the corner. McQueen, Morin. One-timer that's blocked in front. Right down in front of that one. Good play there by Leachman. Flex still with it though. Morin loads up, fires a shot. That one safe. Rebound loose. They score! Nice work by Noah Perlick at the side of the goal, finding that rebound in midair and batting it home. It's 2-0 Ontario.
Yeah, that was nice hand-eye coordination there. They worked that ball around really nicely there. As you can see in ball hockey, they're usually they'll always have that high defenseman, sometimes as high as even the red line, but at this time they kind of halfway between the blue line and the red line there, and he quarterbacked that power play extremely well. And now, yeah, we still have another penalty for another 3:06, so they could even cause more damage.
So 2-0 lead here in the early going. And they have it again. Archambault goes across. Wilson's going to blast it in on the goaltender, and he'll make the save as Ontario leads in, and Kenstead decides to hang on to that.
That was an interesting play there. I think they just wanted to get it in there, and then I think they're confident in trying to win the draw, that they'll win the draw and then set up their power play after this.
Raton wins that draw, like you mentioned, and they go back to work with a man advantage. Archambault, one-timer from the line, deflected on its way, high in the air, rebound loose, batted in, they score! Good patience by Michael Bertone not to use a high stick to knock that one home. Waited for it to come down. I think Saskatchewan likes it, but it's 3-0 right now.
Well, we don't have an instant replay here, but it would be interesting to see afterwards where he actually.
It was definitely close.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, the rule is again that as long as the player touches the ball and it's below their shoulders, then it's a good goal.
So a pair of power play goals. And it's 3-0 for the Ontario Selects.
Saskatchewan side is not very pleased.
Saskatchewan needs another player on there.
This fan just got kicked out of the game.
I said move fast! I'm cheering my team on!
Now there's some players as well involved here. It's early.
I cheered my team on! I cheered the team on!
You have 2 minutes.
Then I come back.
You have 2 minutes. Go.
You can't even cheer your team on! What kind of an asshole ref is that?
All right.
Referee,
Ontario has a 3-0 lead here, and a couple power play goals in the early going. A delay here off of fan involvement.
Not sure if the people heard that at home, but hopefully you didn't. So. I did. I got an earful, but
Yeah.
okay. Now the clock is running.
Yep. Clock running
So
down.
now
here.
it's turning a bit of a train wreck here.
Conversations as well on the floor between the players. And it's early in this game. It's only 3-0.
And now they've stopped the clock. So
About ready to get this one back going here.
back to 11 minutes.
And there we go. Saskatchewan on the draw, lose the handle. Back comes Ontario right their way in as Lewis goes to the corner, trying to bat it around behind the net. It's picked off by Saskatchewan. Leachman. Fells. Kept in here by the Ontario Selects. Schoenweis. Ontario changing here. Archambault, nice little play to keep it in towards the slot on his backhand. Gets away from a pair of green jerseys, now leaves it back to the line. Long shot. Deflected, they score! A long shot by Zachary Wilson. Hits something on the way in. And it's 4-0 for the Ontario Selects.
And the interesting thing here is the Saskatchewan goalie just pulled himself. So I've never seen that before where a goalie's pulled himself. Usually somebody has to come out and say you're out of the game, but
Cole Denny now coming in goal for Saskatchewan. Really, Saskatchewan had the early pressure, just didn't get a break and now find themselves in the hole, but I think composed themselves. They were doing well 5-on-5. Lifted in towards the Ontario net, and their goaltender Jackson Roberts will grab onto that and hang on. So face off down the Ontario end. They're up 4-0.
so that's what, 4 goals in about, what, 3 minutes here?
Yeah.
It's
A change in the way that this game started. Long shot, that one off a leg and wide. Racing over to it. Jesse Ayula keeps it in down low. Ontario back on it though. Nice little reverse there by Moore. He'll return feed picked off down low, and Saskatchewan a chance, but collected once again by Ontario. They'll get it out to the Saskatchewan blue line, and Small Child lifts it towards the Ontario net, knocked down, and pressure right there. Stolen backhander shot. Oh, what a save by Roberts. That ball was stolen right in front by Justin Bill. Had a chance. Ontario the other way. Hoffman goes across and trying to bust his way in. Murphy, little backhand. Just ripped it wide. Right back up. Another chance in front. That one knocked down. Didn't make it through as Noah Hoffman tried to go right to the front of the goal, and back comes Saskatchewan. Ayula stopped at the line, and Ontario in the midst of a change just stays, keep enough players on. Pass in front. That one deflected. Corner again by Hoffman. Swatted away from him. Saskatchewan's going to dump it high. Goes into the netting and out of play, so the draw comes down in their zone. 9:12 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, if you would have been watching this game in the first 3 or 4 minutes, you would go, oh, Saskatchewan's looking really good. And then you would have had to go to the bathroom, whatever, come back, and then what, 4-0? Yeah, it's turned on a dime here. This has been unbelievable how this game has turned from Saskatchewan having all the pressure to Ontario scoring 4 quick goals.
Cameron Smith on the draw for Ontario. It's poked out the line by Saskatchewan. Good stick there by Van Binsbergen. And Ontario right. Oh, what a move by Smith. Right in on goal. What a save. Loose ball in front. Still loose. They blow it dead. Oh, that's a break for Saskatchewan as that ball was loose in front, blown dead. But what a move by Smith to get a chance to score.
Yep, the old proverbial the Saskatchewan defenseman jockstrap is up somewhere in the ceiling there. Oh my God! But yeah, that was a heck of a move there, and luckily the referee blew it down. Otherwise, it would have been 5-0.
Cole Denny, welcome to the game. He's got a one-on-one down low. Great save though. Ball comes back, kept in by Ontario. Archambault, very patient with it, drops it along the boards. Backhand in front, loose ball again, kicked out by Denny. He's trying to find it. And this time able to locate that one, and it's out of play. And it's more discussions out there on the court.
Well, there are some teams that get up 4-0 and then sit back, and that's the exact opposite of what Ontario is doing right now. They're probably want to get to 7 and end this quickly so that they can maybe have a nice break at tonight and then play tomorrow.
The way the Saskatchewan team started, I don't think you want to hang back against them. Looks like they have some firepower. High out to center, Archambault, glove it down, now knocked forward. Chance for Saskatchewan to attack here with numbers. Penalty coming against Ontario, and might be just what the doctor ordered for the team in green.
Yeah, the way the game's going, you know that anything that Ontario would do like that they're going to call a penalty, so you could see that coming.
A chance here for Saskatchewan to get on the board.
There still is a Saskatchewan player in the sin bin. I think he probably got a 10-minute misconduct penalty there. So
looks like Brennan Hall will take the draw. Oh, excuse me, that is Connor Navrot. Taking a lot of the faceoffs for Saskatchewan. Ontario, a little pitchfork play out to center. As he's dumped down, Rothenberger goes to retrieve and start things at his own blue line. First power play of the game for Saskatchewan. Dumped along the boards, broken up, and Ontario gets it back out to neutral. Rothenberger recovers and rolls it in. Chance though for Ontario again. Nice little tuck and move there by Nick Moore, and gets it out and down. Chance for a shorthand breakaway, but out comes the goaltender Denny to clear that away. Good work here by Ontario, shorthanded, killing that clock. Schoenwies doing a yeoman's effort along the boards. Now gets the ball, try to poke it through the defense, can't do it. Navrot. Saskatchewan organizes. Leachman, long lead feed to center. That's broken up, bouncing ball. And just shoveled right back in again, deep by Schoenwies. Raton trying to race after it. Stolen right back, and Saskatchewan's going to set things up with another minute to go in the power play for them. Bumped ahead by Rothenberger to the line, knocked down. Rothenberger on it. And Ontario not able to clear it out. Long shot, that one deflected harmlessly into the corner. Morin racing to it, lets his partner pick it up instead. And that one is cleared all the way down. And once again, it's Goldini to set it up for Saskatchewan. Dalen Smallchild pushes it forward, and here they come. Justin Bill, chip and chase. Pushing and shoving, it's dumped high in the air though by the Slacks, out and down. And Ayula has to go back to retrieve it. 6:50 to go in the first, 4-0 for Ontario. Lots of time here. Ontario backs up, it's dumped in towards the net, but bounces wide to the corner. Blasted around near side, could be a shorthanded break, but nice play, deflected a few times, glove down in front, here's a chance, Navrot right on the doorstep, he's stopped. Ontario, the penalty ends, they get it out to center. Saskatchewan unable to maintain zone time here, down low in the corner. Ayula, and he's buried. Penalty coming, and actually it will be Ayula that takes the penalty, and here comes Ontario. There goes the goaltender for the extra attacker. Across for Smith, deflected in front. Good save again by Denny. Now touched upon, and that'll ring the whistle. And the power play again for the Ontario Selects, leading 4-0.
Yeah, body contact, so probably a little frustration there in the corner there. They were both going for the ball, and Ontario player had position on him, and maybe just kind of stood up a little bit, and Saskatchewan player just hit him a little too hard, and now he's in penalty box.
Cameron Smith takes the draw. And now they set it up, pass back to the line. Misses Nick Morin. McQueen's got to charge back quickly. A pair of green jerseys. He puts it right on his own goaltender, and Roberts quick to make that save as McQueen tried to go behind the net, put it right on goal. Now Morin. Some time that left
Roberts
side.
is shaking his head there. That's funny.
Into the zone. Perlick, nice move. Had the defender go down. Backhands it in front, and they just missed. Back door, open net. Nice move in front of the goal. Morin trying to pinch down. It's knocked past him. Here comes Saskatchewan, shorthanded, but Van Binsbergen not going to be able to catch up. Good job down floor, though, to slow that up. McQueen gets organized, drops off, and Ontario pressured their own end. Ashton Murphy will rip it around. Takes a weird hop right back in front. Ontario able to recover there in the midst of a change. McQueen right back out there. Smith, he's stopped. Gonna get it back, and now wheels in his own zone, drops it off for McQueen. Minute to go in the power play for Ontario. Lead pass Smith across the line into the zone. Manhandle along the boards. Gets through the piles somehow. As Perlick does a great job with Smith helping out. Noah Perlick. It's cleared, and Saskatchewan's able to find a lane and send it all the way down. Now behind the play, a whistle.
Not sure what that's all
Well,
about.
maybe an injury here in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Along the boards there. There's a player down.
Yeah, about 30 seconds earlier, Ontario defenseman, he tried to shoot it out, and that was a good example of why you have to shoot the ball along the boards. He went into the corner and then went right out into the slot. So, again, both these teams probably don't play too many games in soccer centers like this, and that's why, yeah, you have to really make sure that the ball's always shot along the boards, otherwise it's going to come right out of the slot.
Looks like Smith's up and back to his feet here. So 38 seconds left in the Ontario power play, and Smith will make his way to the bench.
Something wrong with his either wrist or hand or something there. I got a slash.
Hopefully he's all right. Face-off will come back in the Ontario zone here to the right of the goaltender, Jackson Roberts.
Yeah, he had to be joining the spot there on that one play there. His own defenseman almost shot him into his own net.
Now Justin Bill. Kill off the rest of that power play, throws it in front. Here's a chance. Austin Bill rips it wide. Austin Bill. Justin wants a return feed, gets it the forehand. Steps the shot, it's deflected towards the net, rolls wide. As the Bills doing a nice job here for Saskatchewan. Ontario battling. 14 to go in their power play. Ball comes around, and Lewis waiting for the lead feed, gets it left wing side. Trying to work across the line, stays on side, got spun around. And Saskatchewan's up with it. They'll rip it high and down. That'll do it for the Ontario power play. As Zach Wilson back to get it. Very calm with it. Across. Archambault up the wall to center. It's just chopped ahead there by Lewis. Stopped. And Saskatchewan. Bill able to chip it across. Trying to push it in. Rothenberger there looking for it. Can't find it. It's back to Saskatchewan line. Crichton Fells. D to D gets the return in the corner. Pressure comes. Fells goes up the wall. Battling Rothenberger. Bounces through him. Archibald walks in. Quick shot. That stop. Rebound loose. Chopped towards the front of the goal. Again loose. And just ripped out to center ice by Saskatchewan. Zachary Wilson slows it down. Rips it ahead. And just offside was Cameron Schoenwies as he lost his footing there at the blue line and put himself off.
Well, the new goalie for Saskatchewan's come in, and he's putting up a goose egg so far. So hopefully they can get some confidence out of that, and maybe Saskatchewan can win the draw here and get some pressure themselves.
Feels like they've kind of settled it down after that, 4 goals in this quick amount of time.
Yeah.
Connor Navrot on the draw. One instead by Ontario, ripped around near side. Hoffman. Help comes, Murphy trying to work his way in. Ashton Murphy loses the handle as Ayula back defensively. Saskatchewan will fired to center, knocked down by Morin. Cuts in. Nick Morin makes a move, still on it. Right side now. His backhand, trying to find a lane. He's pressured along the boards. Morin spins, still with it now. Cuts towards the net. It's just chopped away. Ball's all tangled up and ahead for Navarrete. He'll attack left side for Saskatchewan. Spins to his back. Waits for help to come. Rolls it there. Quick shot deflected to the corner. Sent wide by Austin Bill. Bill able to recover at the blue line. Makes a move. Here comes Bill. Walks in, snaps it. Big save, rebound. They score! Shea Brick, Johnny on the spot in front. Able to collect the garbage in front of the goal. Saskatchewan's on the board. It's 4-1.
Yeah, that's what the doctor ordered. They needed at least something positive to happen in this first half there. So that's their first goal of the game. And they still got 2:29 left to go, and maybe they can make it 4-2. Make it even closer.
It's kind of momentum in this game has been funny. It looked like Ontario might run away early, and then Saskatchewan's kind of slowed it down, and now let's see if they can put some pressure on. Bill on the draw. There's Austin Bill across the line. He'll dish off. Quick shot, that's blocked. Right back to Landon Gall. Centers it, stolen, and Ontario right back the other way. Flipped ahead, and just onside was Perlick. Trying to race after it. Stolen right back, though, by Leachman. Perlick takes it, centers it in front. Here's a chance. Oh, what a save. How did that not go in? A wide open net for McQueen. He took his time, picked his spot. Couldn't beat the goaltender. Back the other way. Bill throws the brakes on the line. It's poked away. Bill just turns to try to drift it in and rips it high and wide. How did that not go in? Zachary Wilson now. He's tied up in the corner. Wilson battling Justin Bill. Ball comes around, and there's Smith back out there after being shaken up earlier. Center McQueen looking for it. He's stopped. Good battle along the boards by Logan Nolan Ans, and now play blown dead. With 1:28 to go here in the first half, 4-1 the Ontario Selects.
I know we still have almost 19 and a half minutes left there, but could that be the TSN turning point?
It's something we'll be talking about later. Saskatchewan can score. They go forward into the zone off the draw. It's poked away by Ontario, and back come the Ontario Selects. Now the player's lost his stick, able to kick it back neatly to his defenseman, and D-to-D there by Sheldon Hardy, and ball goes out of play once again. Low it dead.
Yeah, I still don't know how that ball stayed out. Like, did it hit somebody's?
I don't know. All I saw was net and the goaltender leaping across.
Yeah, yeah, and he was flying like he was going backwards.
Yeah.
It was a weird. I'd have to slow that down to see how that all looked.
Yeah, scramble draw push forward by Ontario. D-to-D for Saskatchewan. Ethan Constant lifts it ahead and all the way down. Not going to be icing here though. And Ontario chance to rip it around. Racing over is Dalen Smallchild. Loose at center, and stick gets slapped out of the hand of the Ontario player, and Saskatchewan to the attack. Van Binsbergen works down the corner, dishes up, but not in the right spot there for Connor Rennie to pull the trigger. Van Binsbergen trying to free it, chopped away from Rennie up high, and it gets through Ethan Constant. Here's a foot race for it. Schoenwies gets down to it in the corner. Ontario, 30 seconds to go in the half, on the outside. Rolled back up high, and just sent back deep. Ontario pressuring, 20 seconds to go. Saskatchewan able to dump that one in. Ontario player goes down awkwardly. Looks like he's all right. He'll stay back up. Saskatchewan steal, loose ball in front, and just turned away from Rennie in front of the goal. 6 seconds to go in the half. Schoenwies scoops it in deep. And that will be icing as Morin could not get there in time. So with 1.4 to go, it comes back into the Ontario zone.
Well, off a draw like this, either you take a shot right off the draw, or you got to quickly drop it back, maybe somebody right behind you, and then quick snapshot. 1.4. That's not giving you a lot of time for your options on this faceoff.
Discussion of the right-handed shot. Take the draw for Saskatchewan of Connor Navarrete. Will likely just go right at the net, you would think. Maybe pull it back. Decent Barker behind him, as well as Ethan Thompson. Quick shot off the draw, stopped, and that'll do it for the first half. It's ripped on goal, and good save made by Jackson Roberts. So after an early deluge, Ontario led 4-0, and late goal here in this first half for Saskatchewan to close the gap 4-1. Be interesting to see how the second half starts. We'll be back here in a few moments for second half play. Welcome back as we set for second half action here. Corey Graham alongside Rob Zitla. Dave Foley working the camera here. ICU video. Saskatchewan trails 4-1 to the Ontario Selects in this U-19 semifinal. And we're back underway. Smith trying to advance it for Ontario. They're going to recollect here at center. Now they'll gain the line and try to set things up in the zone. Big pass there by Jake Torbin to get things going here. McQueen drops off. Torbin wants the return feed, doesn't get it. Saskatchewan chance to clear. And they'll dump it out and down. Will it be enough for icing? Torbin racing for it. And it will be icing against Saskatchewan.
Okay, unless they've changed sweaters, I think we got a new goalie in here.
That is
weird.
true.
Now, why would they do that? Oh, I just was told by a fan from Ontario it was a knee injury, so that's why they have the backup goalie in.
Ball loose, Ontario looking for it. Perlick dumps it to the corner, goes to the front of the net, no pass comes back. And it's chopped out a couple times. McQueen will play it down the wall, back for Perlick. Smith cycling with him as well. Perlick, nice little move to the middle. Turning McQueen, blasts it wide of the net. Saskatchewan Ayula, high, knocked down McQueen along the boards. Trying to get the return feed there by Perlick. Smith in front. Good stick by Torbin to stop that. And now Saskatchewan 3-on-3 through the neutral zone. Into the Ontario end. And it comes right back out though. Saskatchewan seems to be able to hold it in. Turning and knocked down. Penalty coming as Brighton Fells was felled trying to go into the zone or back to maintain possession.
Well, this is good for Saskatchewan now. Now that Roberts is out with a knee injury, the backup goalie's in for Ontario, and they can test him and see if he's up to the task.
Organize their power play here. Navrot on the draw, pulls it back, and Saskatchewan has to gain the zone. They're offside here as they touch on.
They might take it all the way down now.
And he definitely came across that center line, so.
Yeah, they're going all the way down.
All the way back. Our face-off win for Saskatchewan. They'll try to organize from their own zone here. Trailing by 3 here in the second half. Dumped in. Corner is offside again, so lots of time for the Ontario Select. Zachary Wilson behind the goal. He'll try to eat some time here. Wilson then finds a lane and lifts it high all the way down. It's going to bounce.
Okay, that sounds like we got some big thunderstorms happening outside here, so wow.
It's got to be just after 4 o'clock here, eh?
Yep, that's about it's
July in Edmonton.
Yep.
Dumped into the corner. Navrot twisting and turning. Works the outside. Got a no-look feed in front. Gets a little backhander that's played wide of the net. Back towards the line. Saskatchewan kept to the outside here for the most part. Now comes up to the red line. Back down. They'll go across. Quick one-timer rip wide. Takes that hop away and goes over the boards and out of play with 49 ticks left in the power play here.
Well, they haven't tested out the new goalie yet, so yeah, so we don't know what he's like yet, but hopefully with 49 seconds at least to get a few shots in net here.
We're in the draw again. Saskatchewan gains the line, now sets it back up. Turning to advance their way in towards the goal, but Ontario's there to scoop it up and send it all the way back down. Saskatchewan organizing. Leachman Runs the red line, little flip, knocked down, stolen, look out. Here's a break the other way, shorthanded. Perlick centers it ahead. Right in on goal, there's a chance back at it. What a save by Dinny getting down. As right in, Jacob Archambault stopped by Dinny, who's lost his stick, gets it back. What a foot save. Saskatchewan back to the attack. 10 seconds to go with a man advantage. Rennie waiting. Drops back, Constant, loads up, looking to shoot, can't find a lane. Power play's over, now we'll blast it. That one deflects down to the corner. Saskatchewan still with it now, Shea Brick. He has their goal, sends it across. It's poked away from Rennie, back up high, and here comes Perlick again. Right side into the zone on the forehand, fans on the shot. As McQueen following, Perlick works the outside, nice little turn to the middle. All kinds of room now, backhand feed to McQueen in the corner. He'll delay, snaps it in front, deflected, and Dinny down, able to close the legs and keep that one out. Nice little deflection right on the doorstep by Noah Perlick, but Dinny up to the task.
Well, Saskatchewan with the power play there, that was more of a negative than a positive. Ontario almost scored on the 2-0 there, and hopefully they can forget about that and still try to forge ahead here, but that was a bit of a train wreck for a power play.
Face off in the Saskatchewan zone, went back to the line. Quick shot deflected in front, loose. Ball still loose, there's a chance. They score! Bounced around a couple times. Cashton Murphy there to put her home. Zachary Wilson, the point shot, rebound loose, and it's 5-1.
Yeah, another offensive zone face-off win, and like I said, I can count on probably my two hands and my two toes, how many goals I've seen already in the last 3 days here of face-off wins, and then within 5-10 seconds it's in the back of the net.
Well, here comes Ontario back to the attack, leading 5-1. Bouncing ball and reaching for it there, and Ontario's able to shovel it in. Good battle between a pair of players as Jared Jackson getting involved. Mashing and pushing and bumping with Landon Leachman. And Ontario goalie still wearing number 70, Jackson Roberts. Saskatchewan out of their zone towards center. Landon Gall looking for it. He stopped it back in. Here comes Murphy again. Fresh off scoring the 5th goal for Ontario. Taken away from him. Jackson knocked down. The corner, Murphy cycling. Ripped around behind the goal. I don't think it was in behind Cashton Murphy. Didn't realize where it was. And Saskatchewan back to the attack here. And working into the zone is Austin Bill. Centers it. Here's a chance that stopped. And then just Murphy backhands to center. Great play to knock it down. Leachman loads and fires. That one stopped. Right off the bar. Kind of dipped on the goaltender. Fired to center. Glove down by Leachman again. Maintain possession here. Left side. Works his way into the middle. Quick shot. Ripped it wide. Loose ball. Bill reaches for it. Popped in the air. Shoved out of the way there by Sheldon Hardy. Twisting and turning Saskatchewan. Throws it in front. Now dumped out, down right on the goaltender. Didn't he makes a save as Saskatchewan applies some pressure here, trying to close the gap. Schoenweis on the forecheck. Team Saskatchewan lifts it right down and avoids the icing call here once again. Ontario, long pass. Just offside at the far side as Tristan Lewis is right there, but offside the call.
Well, I know when I referee ice hockey, I always tell the guys that they have to have at least their whole skate behind the blue line, and they're same thing. I think his foot was not, it was maybe on the blue line, but it wasn't behind the blue line, so I think that's why it was called offside.
Here they come again into the zone. Schoenweis turning. Pair of Saskatchewan players on him, no help coming. Archambault now, he's pushed through him as well. And now Berton back in his own end. Shovels it around behind the goal. Jake Turbin. Lead feed, just missed his man there. This will be icing against Ontario, and frustration by Turbin, that high pass in behind Schoenweiss.
Yeah, normally if you're leading 5-1, you shouldn't be too frustrated, but that's just me.
Face off the Ontario's only change here. Scrambled. Kick back. Turbin will dump it around behind the goal along the boards. It makes that weird hop out of the corner. Stolen. Centered in front for Saskatchewan. Another chance. Down low. Look at that loose ball. It pops to the corner. Archambault engages with the shoulder. Banks it ahead. And Ontario organizes. Perlick wants a lead feed. Instead it comes across. Turbin. Little chip. He'll chase after it. Into the corner. Smith. Smith centers it. Nobody home as it misses Perlick and Turbin as well. And back the other way comes Saskatchewan once again. Shea Brick leads the way in, drops it at center. Back is Perlick for Ontario to the line. Stays on side. Perlick throws the brakes on. Smith goes to that little nice little move. Perlick right in front. Smith stick taken away. What a move by Perlick to set up Smith in front. Just missed it. Back the other way is Saskatchewan. Gains the line, dropped off, stolen by Ontario. And here's Perlick again. 3-on-1, now 3-on-2 in the change. McQueen, Perlick down the right side. Back in front for McQueen. Goes off the end of his stick to the corner. Right, Fells battles McQueen along the boards. He'll spin, still with it. Now brought down, penalty coming to Fells. And Saskatchewan hasn't touched it yet. McQueen now touched on by Saskatchewan. So Ontario goes back to the power play here, leading 5-1.
Wow, that move by Perlick, that is, I'd have to look at that again to see how the heck he did that. I still don't know what he did, but man, oh man. He looked like Harry Houdini out there. The ball was here 1 second, then all of a sudden he was behind his, I don't know what that was unbelievable.
Face-off comes to the right of the Saskatchewan goal.
Oh, somebody got tossed.
Ontario's going to get unsportsmanlike for a real slow change there. And it's McQueen who got knocked down in that pile along the boards, taking the penalty. Well, there goes the power play. So 5-on-5 now on the sportsmanlike conduct penalty. Saskatchewan wins the draw. Alley-oop pass out to center. Knocked down by Ontario, and Zachary Wilson rips across. They organize again. Long lead pass to the line. Was it touched? Nope. Icing against Ontario. Is reaching for it. Was Tristan Lewis, but couldn't get a stick on it.
Well, that referee's fuse was sure short on that play there.
That was a little slow change. Not sure, it must have been something more than just that, though.
Yeah. Might have been some choice words that were said that we can't repeat on this webcast.
And the draw in the Ontario zone, left of the goal. And won by the Selects in their own end. Whipped around near side. Schoenweiss trying to chip it out. Didn't get through, and the offside against Saskatchewan.
Well, now the pace is at a snail's pace, so I hope it picks up because this is not good.
It's a lot of chirping out there as well.
Yeah.
Obviously a lot on the line for these teams, a berth in the final. Push forward by Ontario, ripped back in deep by Saskatchewan as Ontario's got some time here. Along the boards, Lewis able to dance around a check, and he'll wheel it up through the middle. Tristan Lewis surrounded by green and white though, and right back the other way comes Saskatchewan. Three of them in the zone. Ripped across, quick shot. That one just grazed the goaltender. That quick shot down the wall there by Shea Brick. Back out, long shot. That one deflected in front of a diving Schoenweiss who came across to try to block it. Ontario defenders lost his stick, now knocks a man down, and penalty coming here against Ontario. Long shot ripped wide. And touched on by the Selects, and the power play for Saskatchewan. So Ontario player lost his stick and then put the shoulder down in the corner. And Saskatchewan a chance to themselves a little bit closer here.
Yeah, this is the last game of the round robin here for both teams, and then their semifinals starting at 9:15 in the morning and also 9:30 in the morning for 5-6 versus. Oh, that's the B-side semifinal. Sorry, the A-side semifinal is tomorrow at 9:30. 2 versus 3.
Ah, there we go. Selects win the draw. They'll sky that one out all the way down. Being able to knock it down with his glove to set it up. Big power play here for Saskatchewan. Rothenberger. Cross where it's ripped in deep. Takes that weird hop. Comes towards the front. Picked up by Ontario. Turned over again. Rothenberger. Quick shot. Save. Rebound. Loose. Another save. Rebound again. They score. Diving in front. And knocked that home. I think Ryan Rothenberger got the last touch on it in front of the goal. Big goal for Saskatchewan. It's 5-2.
Making it closer here.
Yeah, definitely needed one there. Power play goal for Saskatchewan. And they have it again off the draw, flipped ahead and in the Ontario zone, dumped back to the line, kept in. Saskatchewan trying to go to work to close the gap again. Justin Bill towards the net, blocked away from him. Nice little step up there by Austin Bill, but here come the Selects back the other way. Down the left wing side, flying in Murphy. Quick shot, nice save, rebounds loose in front. Bill picks it up for Saskatchewan to center. And good play defensively there by Jacob Archambault to take over for Ontario. 8:45 to go here. In the third, flipped in deep. Jared Jackson trying to race onto it, played away from him and underneath it to center. Glove down again by Archambault, and he'll make one move, takes a step across the line, has help in the slot. Still with it now, drives wide on the backhand, throws it in front of the goal. Loose and poked away. Saskatchewan looking for a chip out to center for Justin Bill. Connor Rennie stopped at the line and right back to Saskatchewan in. And the Selects. Ashton Murphy. Just going to load up a shot. Harshly blocked, sailed just wide. Logan Nolan ends, pushes it forward. He'll dump it into the Ontario zone. 8:05 to go here in the second half. Dumped around. Oh, Nolan ends just ran over. Man, play continues. Schoen Weiss. It's like lost his footing. Schoen Weiss right back on it. Twisting and turning along the board. He's chased all the way back in his own end. Ball comes around. It's poked away, and Ontario trying to keep some pressure on here. Still have it. It's poked towards the front of the goal. Still loose in the corner. Good battles all over the floor here for this loose ball. Schoen Weiss twisting and turning. Got a Saskatchewan player draped all over him and landed Leachman. Battle arms are up, and penalty is going to be called here. And it looks like it's going to be holding against Leachman. That was a good battle continue, but just held on too long.
Sorry, I gave incorrect information. So the U-19 semifinal, so the top place team gets a bye right to the final. So it's second versus third, and that's going to be right here on the west, number 3 at 9:15. And then the gold medal game will be at 1:45 for U-19.
Well, power play here for the Ontario Selects, leading 5-2. It's been a feisty affair as the times tick down, and Saskatchewan wins the draw. They'll snap it all the way down. And Ontario has to regroup. Cross McQueen lets it go. They gain the line. It's dropped back. McQueen rips it down low. Ontario on the attack now. Back up high. Mackenzie McQueen, part of the Canadian under-20 program. it across. Here's a long shot blocked. And chipped away. Good play there. Good recovery by Nick Moore. McQueen, another blast. That's blocked. Another penalty coming here as well. And that'll be another two-man advantage here for Ontario.
Well, that was a shooting gallery out there for about 10 seconds in a row there. Looked like somebody was at K-Days there, and they're getting their 10 shots for $5 or however it is now at the arcade.
Dalen Smallchild heads off. A 4-minute power or penalty. There's ball in front, knocked back to the line. McQueen loads, doesn't shoot. Gonna slow things down here. Gets it right back. Two-man triangle for Saskatchewan. They'll play the outside, does Ontario. McQueen. The blue line across, D to D. Loads up the one-timer. There's a blast. Nice save. Rebound loose in front. Oh, and a stop again. Danny makes great save on the rebound in front of the goal. Off of Perlick. Now McQueen again. Quick wrister towards the front of the net. Knocked down. Perlick, another shot. Stopped again. Nice save again by Cole Denny. Talk about that shooting gallery there, Rob.
Yeah. They're still getting great looks even though the urgency's not there. I mean, when you're up 5-2 and you've got this much power play to work with, you just got to make sure you play it safe and sound, but they're still getting some great looks from the slot here.
Now face-off win. Ontario will set it up here once again. Archambault, left side of the corner. And again, just gets it back at the blue line. Cross for Wilson. Right side. And goes down. Here's a chance towards the net. Quick shot. It's turned aside. Side door rebound bounced away as well as Cashin Murphy looked for a second of the game. Collision along the wall. Ontario, nice little move. Out of the corner, back up high. Archambault able to keep it in. Nice move by Smith to get that ball. Pass in front. Just gets through both Murphy and Smith. Murphy again. All the way across. Archambault going to hold it in. Wilson. Archambault. One-timer from the line. Nice save. Rebound shot off the side of the net. Murphy. Knocks it behind the net for Smith. Can he get there? It's broken up. Saskatchewan chance to clear. Not a lot of room there for Shea Brick. Gets it to the blue line, but right back for Wilson. First penalty about done. Long shot. Look for the deflection. Goes wide. First penalty's now finished. 2.5 still to go in the power play for Ontario. Across. One-timer by Wilson's blocked. And that'll roll back to the Ontario end. Sent across. And Murphy able to deflect it in. Little feet in front. Here's a chance. What a save again by Denny. Rebound. Couldn't find it, but it hit him, and he able to cover it up. What a save again by Denny. As that rebound just kind of hit him, and he found it and covered it up.
Yeah, that second, he didn't know where that ball was. He was looking up, and he didn't know exactly where that ball was. Luckily, it hit him in the bottom of the pad, and then he recovered and got the third shot on net there.
Kind of just tossed that ball to the corner afterwards. Been under pressure here.
I think he's came in, about 5 minutes left in the first half there, and he probably feels like he's played a whole game after this game.
Saskatchewan wins the draw. They get the line not out. Comes across, and McQueen will set it up. Rips it down right side. Quick shot in front, looking for a deflection, sails to the corner. And selects work the outside. Sean Weiss charges the front of the goal. Bouncing ball cleared away to the line where it's gloved down. And they'll keep the pressure on as Tolan sends it across. McQueen, the big slapper's blocked. And shaking his hand after blocking that one is Landon Leachman. This time, Saskatchewan's able to get it out and down. Minute and a half to go with the man advantage for Ontario. And Mackenzie McQueen, the quarterback. Bumps it ahead. Into the zone, throws the brakes on. Still with it now, moving down towards the corner, shovels it back. Sean Weiss gets there, loose ball picked up, and here's a chance shorthanded for Saskatchewan. Austin Bill, across the line, nice little move. Bill right in on goal, broken up. Still loose, there's a shot that just rolls wide. Justin Bill's shot just trailed wide of the post. Minute to go in the power play for Ontario, 3:40 to go here in the second. McQueen again. Gains center and just fires it towards the goal. It'll be offside, though, against the Ontario Selects.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over unless Saskatchewan somehow gets a quick goal here. I think they're just going to run out the string here, and it'll be a victory for Ontario.
Rothenberger on the draw. Here comes Saskatchewan. Try to chip it in and stop to the line, and back the other way is Ontario again. Murphy, has it popped away? No, Murphy recovers. He'll break towards the goal. Backhand feed in front, bouncing down to the corner though. Perlick there. Smith in support, has it along the boards. Smith curls, lots of room. Still with it now towards the net. Diving defenseman blocks that as Rothenberger to the line. And kept alive here for Ontario. Back up high, one-timer. Smith got all of it, but sent it up into the roof and out of play. Might have been deflected just as he let go.
Yeah, it was. The Saskatchewan defenseman came over, made a nice deflection there.
We'll draw back in the Saskatchewan zone here once again. Kind of feels like Ontario's just kind of grinding this one now.
Yep.
In the draw, Smith turns, draws a crowd, trying to feed it across, broken up and dumped out and down. That'll just about do it for the power play. And Rothenberger quickly down floor to come up with that for Saskatchewan. He'll curl in the corner, turns and shoots. It's blocked. Rebound, Rothenberger gets it again. Bad clearing effort that time for Ontario. Back to the line, long shot. Right towards the front of the goal, deflected off the stick of Brennan Hall from the center line. And Saskatchewan still working with it now. Dropped off, that's broken up. Good read. Fired to center. Perlick trying to get through the breakaway. Here comes Perlick stumbling towards the net. Diving across. Perlick goes through the leg. What a save by Dinny. Another chance for Perlick. And finally, Dinny covered it up. And Saskatchewan in some trouble there as Perlick busted in. Almost looked like one of their players threw his stick at the ball.
Does Perlick have a string on that ball? Like, what's going on here? Like, unbelievable. Jeez.
Through the legs, side of the goal, but Cole Denny is doing everything he can to give his team a chance here in the late going. .2:13 to go. Connor Navarrete on the draw. Schoenwies couldn't shoot it. Saskatchewan's up with it, bounces crossing their own zone. The equipment there of Fells.
That could have been a penalty. You're not supposed to carry the ball like that, but it's 2 minutes left, so let her go.
And dumped in by Schoenwies. Ontario work the ball in the offensive zone now. Corbin able to force it away. Right down low from Jackson. Schoenwies in the corner. Trying to get it control there, working against Leachman. And Saskatchewan's Landon Leachman. Penalty coming here against the Ontario Selects. Saskatchewan organizes. Shea Brick. There goes the goaltender, minute and a half to go. Rock gains the blue line, slows it down. Down by 3 here, needs to have some urgency. Back up high. Down, spun across now. Rothenberger takes a look. Berger spent some time in the AJHL with Bonnyville and Melville last year in the SJ. We're going to see the finally touched on here by Ontario. The minute 9 to go. And late power play here for Saskatchewan, but they need 3.
The good thing is after that fourth goal, when it made us 4-0 there, that I thought that there could have been some rough stuff and all kinds of stuff after that, but cooler heads prevailed, and other than the fan up in the stands here, it's been a pretty clean game for the most part.
And looks like we are going to have a timeout for Saskatchewan. It's minute 9 to go. Can you draw something up that quick, Rob, to find 3?
Well, if I had a farm and I'd bet on it, I'd say no. No, that's for Saskatchewan's sake. Hopefully they can get 1 goal, make it a little bit closer. But yeah, to get 3, that's asking a lot.
Face off, we down in that Ontario zone. Power play unit. It's over the boards. Sure, we'll see Connor Navrot take the draw as he has for most of this game. He's walking to the dot right now for Saskatchewan. Austin Bill in the slot. Ayula along the boards. Ball comes back. Rothenberger across. One timer from the line. That's goes wide. Rothenberger again. Up high, Navrot. He's got Small Child. They'll play catch. Back for Small Child. Navrot center of the zone again. Small Child. Somebody's got to shoot it here. 50 seconds to go. Navrot loads it up. Doesn't shoot it. Gonna delay. Works to his right. Small Child. Winds and fires towards the net. Rebound. They score. It's deflected right in front of the goal. Austin Bill, I believe, got a stick on it to deflect it over the goaltender, and it's 5-3.
Well, 43.3 seconds left. They're going to have to win this draw, get her in, and score within, I'd say, at least 10 seconds to give themselves a somewhat of a shot.
Took a lot of time setting that one up. So 5-3 here now in favor of the Ontario Selects. Power play over, though. Saskatchewan wins the draw. Flipped ahead. Rothenberger, left side. Backhanded towards the line, knocked down, and a whistle here as well. So hand pass the call. So 34.3 left, a hand pass call.
Saskatchewan goalie still in the net, so
very comfortably in the net as well. Leaning back on the crossbar. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere. McQueen. Just short of center. Will give him half a step as it rolls in deep. 20 seconds to go here. Missy Ayula. He'll charge up the floor. Works to the left. Along the board. Stopped, and here comes Perlick again. Perlick into the Saskatchewan end. Turns and just flips it in deep. Saskatchewan now 7 seconds to go. There's a long blast deflected right in front. Here's a chance. Rothenberger works in. Backhander. Scores!
wow. Wow.
2 seconds to go. It's 5-4 as Ryan Rothenberger found himself all alone and just backhanded it through the wickets. But now you got to score off the draw from center.
Yeah, well, give Saskatchewan credit. They didn't just pack up and go home. They've made it very interesting with 2 late goals here.
And McQueen down to a knee to try to block any sort of shot coming. It's one back, quick wrister, that's blocked as well, and that'll do it. Ontario, I think it might have hit the official, that shot. Looks like he was all right. Ontario able to hang on to win this one 5-4, but kind of seemed like they were in cruise control for a lot of that second half, Rob.
Yeah, yes, they were. And yeah, the score doesn't indicate the domination that Ontario had for most of the game. I mean, shots and goals we'd have to see afterwards, but I would guess it was easily 40-15, maybe even higher. So this flatters Saskatchewan, but good on them. They came back and made it interesting, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Now, the officials and coaches gathering for the players of the game here. Wrap this one up. Feisty affair for the most part.
Any predictions on players of the game?
It's a good question. Ontario has a few candidates for sure. I think Saskatchewan, Cole Denny changed the game when he came in. Kind of shut the door.
Yeah.
Gave him a chance.
He only let in 1 goal. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, was it
Perlick?
Perlick, like,
Yeah.
just for the way he was dipsy doodling out there.
It'll be Austin Bill for Saskatchewan, their player of the game. Scored that deflection goal late. And it is number 88, Noah Perlick for Ontario.
Well, maybe I should go buy a lottery ticket. So Yeah, he was, wow, that's some of the sickest moves I've seen in a long time.
So that about wraps this one up. Thank you for watching today's game. The final score was 5-4 for the Ontario Selects. On behalf of my cameraman, Dave Foley, colorman Rob Zitla, I'm Corey Graham. Thank you for watching this ICU Video Productions webcast from the 2016 Canadian Junior Ball Hockey Championships from the West End Soccer Centre here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.